In the heart of China's entrepreneurial spirit, a tech giant rose to global prominence: Alibaba. Under the helm of its visionary founder, Jack Ma, Alibaba redefined e-commerce on a massive scale. However, by the dawn of 2023, Alibaba faced an unexpected storm of regulatory and legal challenges that threatened to reshape its operations and market position. But before we plunge into the intricacies of this narrative, let's trace the roots of Alibaba's recent trials. Alibaba faced significant challenges in the past few years: regulatory scrutiny, slowing growth, and rising competition. Once the poster child for China's tech prowess, Alibaba saw its stock price and market value plummet, leading some to speculate the end of an era. It all began in late 2020 when, like many other Chinese tech giants, Alibaba was subjected to a series of regulatory crackdowns led by the Chinese government. The authorities cited concerns over monopolistic behavior, financial stability, and data security as reasons for these crackdowns. Alibaba felt the sting of these measures when an antitrust investigation resulted in a record-breaking fine of $2.8 billion in April 2021. But this was just the beginning. The regulatory pressure continued, with scrutiny applied to various areas of Alibaba's vast business empire. From tightened regulations on its fintech affiliate, Ant Group, to closer scrutiny of its e-commerce practices, Alibaba found itself at the epicenter of a regulatory storm. The impact was profound, with Alibaba's stock price taking a hit and erasing billions from its market value. Investors grew concerned, and the company faced the pressing need to respond decisively. Adding to Alibaba's challenges, it faced stiff competition in China's e-commerce market. Companies like Pinduoduo and JD.com made serious inroads, particularly in smaller cities and rural areas, posing yet another layer of challenges. Moreover, the broader macroeconomic environment had shifted. The global pandemic disrupted supply chains, consumer spending habits evolved, and China's economy sought a shift towards common prosperity. Navigating this complex backdrop, Alibaba's leadership recognized the need for a radical response. The company embarked on a new journey to adapt its structure and strategy to the evolving landscape. In March 2023, Alibaba announced a major restructuring plan, heralding a new era for the company. In a move reminiscent of a phoenix rising from its ashes, Alibaba launched an ambitious restructuring effort. The comprehensive overhaul involved breaking down the company's $329 billion empire into 6 distinct business groups. The primary goals of this move, as explained by CEO Daniel Zhang, were to enhance decision-making efficiency, deepen business energy, stimulate innovation, and strengthen talent development. Let's take a closer look at these newly formed business groups and how they signify Alibaba's transformation. The first 3 newly formed business groups are entirely dedicated to commerce: domestic core commerce, international commerce, and local consumer services. By segmenting its e-commerce operations, Alibaba aims to create specialized units that can better adapt to the unique dynamics of their respective markets. This focused approach allows for more targeted strategies, efficient resource allocation, and the provision of customized offerings to consumers. Through these efforts, Alibaba seeks to bolster its competitiveness and potentially reignite its growth trajectory in the e-commerce domain. Moving on to the Cloud and Data Intelligence Group, Alibaba Cloud has been a consistent performer in the company's portfolio. By dedicating a specific business group to cloud computing and data intelligence, Alibaba aims to accelerate its growth in this rapidly expanding sector. Investments in technology development, expansion of infrastructure, and deeper customer relationships could further solidify Alibaba's position as the top cloud service provider in Asia and the 3rd largest globally. The Digital Media and Entertainment Group form another crucial part of Alibaba's restructuring. As consumers increasingly shift towards digital content consumption, this group could become a significant growth driver for the company. By integrating various digital content platforms, Alibaba can offer a more comprehensive entertainment package to its users, enhancing user engagement and potentially unlocking new revenue streams. The innovation initiatives and other business groups serve as the backbone of Alibaba's commitment to creativity and future-oriented planning. With this group, Alibaba has a platform to experiment with novel ideas, explore uncharted territories, and foster future growth drivers. By nurturing innovative ideas and driving research and development in emerging technologies, Alibaba aims to stay ahead of the curve and remain at the forefront of the ever-evolving digital landscape. One might question the need for such a drastic overhaul. Why change something that isn't broken? However, in a dynamic and ever-evolving business landscape, what has worked in the past may not guarantee success in the future. While Alibaba's previous one-size-fits-all approach yielded positive results, new realities necessitate a more tailored strategy. The restructuring also aims to foster agility by decentralizing decision-making, enabling each business group to react more swiftly to market changes, innovate more freely, and develop a deeper understanding of their respective customers. Undoubtedly, such a massive restructuring carries its share of risks, including the potential dilution of the Alibaba brand, possible internal complexities, and the challenge of maintaining synergy among the different business groups. However, Alibaba's leadership firmly believes that the potential benefits outweigh the risks. Several seasoned veterans of the company are assuming leadership roles in the new business groups, bringing with them invaluable experience and a deep understanding of Alibaba's ethos. Together, their collective task is to guide the company towards a new period of growth and prosperity. Alibaba's restructuring represents a bold move, and only time will tell whether it will yield the desired results. One thing is clear: Alibaba is not shying away from the challenge. Throughout its history, Alibaba has risen to challenges, driven innovation, and overcome obstacles. As it ventures into this new era, the company seeks to reignite the entrepreneurial spirit that fueled its early growth. In conclusion, Alibaba's restructuring signifies a strategic shift from a one-size-fits-all approach to a more bespoke strategy, from centralized decision-making to a decentralized structure. By creating a more resilient, agile, and innovative organization, Alibaba is laying the groundwork for a potential comeback. While there are inherent risks, Alibaba's history and determination indicate that the company is well prepared to face these challenges. Will this ambitious restructuring plan lead to Alibaba's resurgence as China's biggest tech company? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: Alibaba is forging ahead, ready to embrace the future and adapt to the ever-changing digital landscape. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses and updates on the latest developments in the world of technology. Until next time, stay informed and stay inspired.